Good evening folks, it's Kitty here, and this evening I'm going to talk a little bit about how changing the cushions in your skates can positively affect how you turn corners. And I'm talking about this because one of our sheroes, Emmageddon, hi, asked me if I thought changing to a softer cushion on her skates would help her with her laterals, and I do think it will help. So Emmageddon hasn't done anything with her skates, she hasn't loosened her trucks, she hasn't touched anything. They are the stock setup with the plate that she got. She changed the wheels, changed the toe stop, but not meddled yet. So meddling is fun and easy, and there's nothing you'll do that you can ruin your skates with. Everything can be put back the way you got it if you don't like it, but it's worth trying. So first of all, why would you be changing something to help you get round a corner? Well, when we are on our quads, we don't get round a corner by stopping, lifting our feet, turning the corner and skating off. What we want to do is lean round a corner and swoosh round in a beautiful, graceful, effort-free manner. So we want to keep going. We want to go fast and turn left without stopping. And when we first get our skates, usually what we're on is quite a hard cushion set up like this. So when we try to lean to turn corners, we actually have to physically lean to get our skates to go to the side and go around the corner. So these little cushions are here on the skate, so you can see them on the plate. There they are. So the setup that I got with these skates are the two barrel cushions, and these guys are pretty hard, not too bad, they're pretty hard. If you get a standard R3 setup, you'll have red cushions that'll be really, really hard. So when you try to lean on them to get you around the corner, they don't actually let you lean in. They don't take you with them. You physically have to go to the side. So one thing you could do, which will cost you no money, but it'll get you around corners a bit easier, is these are your trucks, and you can loosen these nuts to help you get round the corner. All you do is take your skate tool, go in, and it's righty tighty lefty loosey. So we're going lefty loosey. We're going to go a quarter turn on both front and back. Then we'll stick our skate in our foot and see if that has given us a little bit of wiggle room. And the more we loosen it up, the more wiggle room we get as we go round corners. So if I loosen these right up, and sometimes you find you do have to loosen them right up with those stock skates. Let's have a look there. Okay. So, whoa! Look at the movement there. Wiggly, wiggly. And if we compare that to this, yeah, not very much movement there at all. So when I lean now, my whole skate's going to go with me as I go around the corner. And in the case of Emmageddon's laterals, when she leans her feet to go around those tight lateral movements to take her across the track at a 90-degree angle, her whole skate is going to lean with her. So you could start by just loosening your trucks a quarter turn at a time. So don't go crazy. You don't want it to be as wiggly as this, because this feels pretty scary underfoot. I'm not a big fan of the wiggly truck. So what I like to do is pay a little bit of money, get a nice soft cushion, and let that do the work for me. So I want to change the suspension in my skates. I'm actually going to change these so that you can see what I'm talking about, and I don't want to change them too much. I'm going to put on a softer cone-shaped cushion to give me a little bit of lean on this top skate. So I'm actually going to add a cushion like this. I'm going to go from this, so this is the top towards the plate and this is closer to the floor. Not very much movement, to a barrel cone there. So when I lean, I've got that nice little barrel, which is going to help with my movement. So how am I doing that? I'm going to unscrew the nut. I'm going to lift out the metal bits. I'm going to take out that cushion, hard one. Got my nice soft cushion. I'm popping it in place. Metal carrier and my nut. Now, unlike the back here that's been really loosened to give me loads of wiggle, this time I'm going to tighten it until it sits fairly neatly. Too tight. And I'm going to have, I hope you can see, there's wiggle in it, plenty of it, but it's controlled movement. So I don't have crazy skates, I have controlled movement of my wheels, and that's going to help me when I come to take myself around corners. Now there's a bit of a science to getting those nuts down to the perfect tightness. You will probably have to have your skates on, skate, see how it feels. Try making some of those lateral movements across track, try going round the apex, try skating in as small a circle as you can. And if you're not getting enough turn, go back, loosen up your trucks a bit more, or if you're finding it's all skidding out from underneath you, tighten it up a quarter turn until you strike the balance. Don't forget to do both skates, and happy experimentation, I guess. I'm looking forward to taking these out and seeing how they go for me, because I have gone from my stock Rio plate with that horrible non-adjustable bell stopper to a crazy Apollo plate on my beautiful Rio Sheiks. I've now got my softer cushion in place to give me some nice cornering. I've changed up to a gumball stop for outdoor fun times, and I've got my favourite outdoor wheels, the unfortunately no longer made Kryptonic Trues 70 it is. And as you can see, rainbow laces, because this is going to be my setup for Pride this year and I can't wait. So rainbow skates ahead for this summer. Okay, Emma, I hope that helps. So you do have options. Number one is you could start by just loosening up your trucks, but I think you'll probably end up with a somewhat squirrely skate underfoot, because as you get more experienced you'll want more and more turn for your lean. So easiest thing to do, keep the control, is just to go for a softer cushion. It'll take you around those corners and it'll give you that nice sharp lateral movement across the track without you having to lift and plant your foot in a 90-degree angle. So good luck. If you've any questions, let me know. If anyone has any questions, let me know. If you've any comments, let me know. All opinions, of course, are my own. And happy skating. See you on track.